Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off. Plantain. It's the Shirtless Plantain Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shirtless Plantain Show. It's happening again, isn't it? Liverpool's going to win the league, just like they did last Christmas. Tottenham spent $1.5 billion on the toilet bowl-looking stadium, and they wonder why they keep getting shitted on.
Oh shit! God damn it! Look. Oh,
God.
oh fuck!
Are you okay?
Oh.
The Maradona documentary came out this week, and it's a timely reminder that Napoli would never win anything again until they A, apologize to Maradona, B, get another Argentinian and stuff him up with coke. Hey, it happens like that. And last but not least, our correspondent went live to Madrid, and guess what we saw? A tribute to Megan Thee Stallion. Sweet, delicious yams. It's real good at ours. Let's get it.
Yams. Sweet potato yams.
So, you know we love talking about the leagues. Not much really changed, but we do have some juicy storylines, and we're going to start off in England because that's where all the racismo happens. And you know what? Speaking of racismo, you know what it is? Guys, you guys know what it is in England right now?
Relook at hours.
I mean, it's always look at hours, but it's Black History Month in England. And do you know what happened today?
John Barnes won a game.
No, he lost actually because a black man named Adama Traore, who's under the Vibes Cartel skin regimen, he scored 2 goals wearing all black against Man City, and Pep Guardiola couldn't believe it. He wanted to ask Raheem Sterling, "Is this Negrito as good as you?" And
Yo, man, I really love to see it because we all know that Pep. I don't even know how Pep would feel about Adama Traore because we know that Pep is really sketchy with the Africans from Africa.
Africans, we are strong, we are proud people. We are the prince of the black man.
But if you're an African or black and you came up in a European academy, he might like you. But I don't know, and Adama is liking himself and shit, so I don't know where Pep would fall on that. But either way, that nigga is bald and he's sad, and that's all I care about.
you know what's crazy? Him and Adama came from the same academy. So we got a light-skinned friend look like Adama, got a dark-skinned friend look like Adama. So. Officer, you got anything to say?
Not really. I didn't like the display. I thought it was shameful. I thought it was not great. I thought Pep Guardiola was a great man, and yeah, go Packers.
Yo, but anyway, Leicester looked good in their loss. Shout out to Wilfred and Didi. That guy's good at football. Man United and Arsenal are still useless. United even more. United got beat by 2 long staffs.
Pause.
Bro, they took that long staff real deep.
No homo. United tried to counter with their own Greenwood. And hey, man, I can't be making. I'm too old to be making dick jokes, man. What is this shit?
Hey, man, wood no pasta. That's an African program. Wood no de pasta.
Hey, man.
Is a long staff like a baton that you use to beat people upside the head when they're not complying?
What do you mean by people?
Do you mean people or niggers?
I also decline to comment at this time.
You fucking coward. You're more cowardly than Arsenal's manager.
You're a shameful police officer.
I will say this. On the Arsenal game, there was a penalty. I believe Pepe deserved the death penalty for diving.
Get out there. That nigga is get out there.
Terrible.
Speaking of diving, Sadio Mane dove somewhat, and he got away with it. So that's black excellence.
That is progress, my brother. Like, niggas can dive now?
Yeah.
I thought the only one that was allowed to do that was Drogba because he had the fucking perm and shit.
I guess like now we just want to take care of the ones with no hairline.
Hi-yo.
Let's get out of England, man. We always like stay in England, always talk about shit. It's not good, man. In La Liga, like we mentioned earlier, Lizzo Hazard is back. He scored his first goal, so good for him. Madrid won 4-2, but looked like they struggled. It's weird. Messi's back. He has his beard and he scored a free kick, and Suarez scored a bicycle kick. And Ousmane Dembele went full, as the officer would say, N-word. Scored a really good goal, then he got a red card.
Hey, bruh, I was watching all these games today and yesterday, and the most impressive thing to me was that Messi played against Tottenham and scored 2 goals. Then he went back home to fucking Barcelona and did his thing, and they won 4-0. Like, that guy is incredible. Like, as he gets older, he learns new tricks. Like, how was he in 2 places at once? How does he do that?
Telepathy, I guess.
ESPN?
I believe the term you are looking for is Speedy Gonzalez.
That's a Mexican joke, and you're a racist.
Nigga. Oh, man.
I don't like this police officer. He scares me, man.
Broad appearance.
I don't know, man. He needs to get out of my face. He's scaring the hell out of me.
Carry on.
Atletico Madrid, they just, I don't know, man. They like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're aggressive, man. They aggressively love their 1-0s. Like, they're just weird. Very weird.
They're just aggressively inconsistent this year, man.
Yeah.
Like, one good week, one bad week, one good week, one bad week. Like, on Twitter earlier this week, there was a video that got retweeted a lot of them tracking back in the Champions League. These niggas were just running back like some damn slaves and shit. And they got so tired that they couldn't do anything against Valladolid this weekend. So, yeah, that's a letting for you. Just super inconsistent, doing too much when they don't need to do too much.
You know who else did too much?
I like the effort. I like how aggressive they are. I like how they use force. They use force a lot. So that's good.
Do you think their force is justified, officer?
Absolutely. If the referee does not see an issue with it, or the courts, or I just don't see how the court of public opinion can rule over the great Constitution of the United States.
Yo, what are you talking? Let's move to Germany. Why do we even speak about Germany? Did we say we're gonna stop talking about Germany?
Hey, but something cool happened this weekend.
Bayern
lost.
Dang. They blew all their load on Tottenham, and then they, couldn't score one. They couldn't score more than a goal.
Officer, could you pause that load he just said?
Pause.
Pause.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, but Bayern, they're making it into a league, but nobody wants it. Dortmund's still doing that bullshit. So, I guess that's all we gotta say about Germany.
That's what Leipzig get for putting a Yoruba boy on the bench. Italy. Juventus is back on top of the league, and that's really where we kind of, But Gonzalo Higuain scored, so that's a good thing. He scored the winner.
Is it he's bald? I don't give a fuck what he does.
Yeah, he also looks like Homer Simpson, so.
Yeah.
I personally like the display. He looks like many of my brethren on the force. He looks like a real donut connoisseur. So I appreciate his efforts. He's out there making us look good.
It's funny. I was looking at his hairline, and it kind of looks like a thin blue line.
Hey, blue lives matter.
Speaking of blue, we forgot about France. You know who came to visit Neymar this week?
Oh, God.
His sister. Raphael is in France.
Why won't she leave us alone, man? We just want him to play football. That's it. We're tired of this Lannister shit, man.
Is it Angers? Is it Angers? How do you call this one again? They took an
Either
L.
way, they took the L. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Verratti hotted somebody up on Instagram. They asked him, why does Instagram have horrible pictures? He said, I'm not a photographer. I'm a football player. So good for him. Good for him.
That's a very direct answer. I respect that. Very Italian of him.
Yeah. And shout out to Koscielny. One of the things I realized as an adult growing up is that sometimes you just know when it's your turn to just stop. And he actually said, you know what? Couldn't handle the Premier League anymore. So shout out to Kos.
More people should try that, especially cops.
I don't know, man. I don't like this mentality that the Europeans have. I believe they are quitters, and yeah, this is just not truth and victory in the American way.
Well said, I suppose.
I don't like this cop, man. Do you have anything from the MLS to talk about this week?
Oh, the MLS is a great league, actually. I'm not sure why they don't use their hands, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. All things considered.
You like his all things a lot, don't you?
Yeah, he's big on that.
Yeah. I feel like he's a second away from telling us like all lives matter again. So we gotta stop it right here. Maybe they don't. Stop. We're gonna stop it right here.
Unbelievable. People think, oh, Israel is all hype. That's why we are wearing this. It's no hype. This is a hype train. And I tell you, it's going to show Robert and his supporters tomorrow the stuff that he is made of.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have a new segment. Well, not really new because, you know, we do this all the time, but we're reviewing the Champions League this week. We got two guests with us. We got Israel Sonya's cousin. His name is Temitayo.
My cousin is calling from Nigeria right now. Say hello from me. Olumide Sugar, what's happen?
And then we got police officer from Delaware. I forgot his name because he's police. You know how we feel about police here. So, you know. Speaking of police, Tottenham got arrested this week. And they got spanked. They got 7 goals dropped on them. And Serge Gnabry, he avenged Wenger. So, Olopa, how do you feel? And Temitayo, how do you guys feel?
Well, I watched the game. I enjoyed it very, very much. It's as an Arsenal fan, it is very nice to see people suffer. Bayern beat them like my cousin beat that Weibo boy during his match last night. It was very wonderful. I enjoyed it very much. Olopa, carry on.
I just like to say that in my line of work, we're trained to shoot first and then shoot first again. And I really enjoyed the display from Serge Gnabry. And I also want to say that Hugo Lloris, she was playing dead. I see that a lot in my line of work, actually. You know, these people play dead when you poke them a little bit. Pistol.
Hey, officer, do you sprinkle crack on them and when you see them playing dead?
I'm not allowed to comment on that at this point in time. After I found my police report, then what are we talking about?
Hey, did you think that Tottenham got the Miranda rights read to him, or do you think they just got that ass beat and just?
I'm not sure how it works on the other side of the pond, especially with a Frenchman, but I do believe that they were duly taken care of. Yes.
Fair. Do you know who else was taken care of? Haaland. That guy's definitely made in the lab. Salzburg, they put up a good fight. Shout out to Jesse Marsch, a good American coach. He went off in the locker room, did well, but Liverpool ended up winning. But Salzburg looked very good against Liverpool, especially that Haaland guy. That kid is definitely made in the lab, though, for sure.
I mean, the boy that robots. I mean, honestly, the main takeaway from that game, and you know, shout out Jesse Marsch. You know, America, the best country in the world. God bless America and no other.
Amen, brother. Amen.
You hear me, officer? But yeah, these niggas went to Anfield and played like a big team. Some people can learn a lesson from that, you know. And their name rhymes with Bummery, but you know, I'll stop it.
You know who we're talking about. We know who that is. Officer, any other thing for you?
No, it was just a beautiful display. You know, it's kind of like the Civil War. You know, the display of the South or the Alamo. Like,
officer, please.
Yes, sir.
Officer, please. Olopa, please. Carry on.
Ajax, they look good, man. That goal they scored against Valencia, Zia, is that his name? Yeah, look really good, man. Ajax look good. They got rid of a couple of hot young boys, and now they got, you know, back to where they were. So shout out to Ajax, doing well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be a hater, but they were playing against Valencia. Valencia is barely a team anymore. They fired their coach the other day for no reason. The owner doesn't care about the team. Living around. Why is a team like that in Champions League and Arsenal is not here? You're right here with Mbappe.
Sir,
Ajax, isn't that a brand of soap?
I think that's what they used to cook crack. What do you sprinkle on people?
Again, I decline to comment.
Baking soda.
Why you invite police come to the show now? What did they do you?
I mean, they said that we weren't giving enough representation to people, so, you know, representation matters or whatever.
Blue lives matter.
And finally, we rounded it up because on Nigerian Independence Day, one time for our people, all the Gilibo people out there, Odingbati, Emmanuel Dennis Bonaventura, that is probably one of the most erotic names I've ever heard in my life. He definitely wears a red cap, for sure. That's an evil man right there. He scored 2 goals against Real Madrid, and in the most Nigerian way, he said that he did the Cristiano Ronaldo celebration because he wanted to show them what they were missing. That is some Nigerian ass shit right there. Like,
Benny, I have never seen a more fraudulent display of finishing in my life.
never.
He couldn't even stand up straight. He was scoring goals. What kind of rubbish is that?
He chipped the goalkeeper while stumbling, and then he scored a goal by like off his shin pad by accident. Unbelievable.
Like, the guy is basically the George Bush Jr. of strikers. Just failing upwards. Failure into goals at the Bernabeu. Incredible.
Hey man, all we can say is black man, we love to see you fail upwards, man. Black mid, not everyday black excellence, sometimes black mid, man. Sometimes.
That's black mid indeed. Black mid indeed. Olokpa, sorry.
Yes, as an officer of the law, I have a fair experience with the Nigerians, and
Oh my God.
I just want to let you know, they're very good people, very educated, very well spoken, and no law can keep them out. So, yes, a great people.
Hey, you know what? That's what we round up the Champions League. We don't talk about Europa League here because we're too sad to talk about such nonsense. So that's that.
I mean, in the minute, as in terms of football teams, Man United are
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we enjoy the fashions over here. Hashtag menswear, hashtags, Sartori shit. We just like that stuff, You can't tell from my hat over here. Shout out to the good people from River is Wild. They're good people. So yeah, we got 3 questions this week, and they deal with fashion, real fashion hours. So let's get straight to the answers. Tracky Roadman is one guy. I think he watched one Top Boy, and now he thinks he's the Top Boy. He says, I only buy black kits because I'm on road constantly. Does anyone know what on road means? But my lady wants me to switch it up. What kit should I consider buying? Fellas, do you have any advice for Mr. Tracky Roadman here?
Honestly, I would say if he wants to go away from black kids, I don't know why he would do that because his lady is trying to get him killed in these streets. Roadman wear black because Roadman got to stay safe. Roadman camouflage is black. I get it, Tracky Roadman. But if you want to switch it up for your lady, I would suggest the second Inter jersey. It has like a nice minty look to it. I think a woman would like that. I would also suggest any of the Arsenal collection, not the third jersey because it's too dark, but the first 2 are, they're pretty fire. So those are my favorite jerseys. I'd suggest that. You should try that out, Mr. Trackman Roadman.
Yes, as an officer of the law, I also enjoy the Inter jerseys, but more specifically the home kit. The blue and black stripes are pretty nice. I also very much enjoy the Chelsea kits this year. They're nice and blue and vibrant, and very clean cut, well spoken, and they comply. Honestly, as long as you do not wear a hoodie, you are fine.
Okay.
My advice for you would be to get the United second kit, the second kit, because that one looks like a Congolese man, and you know what Congolese people do? I don't know, so there's no Congolese joke here. You should also get the Atletico Madrid jersey, the third kit. You know why? Because Thomas Partey is Ghanaian, and we like Ghanaians here. We also got boiled eggs in the fridge for you, so there's that. Let's go to the second question. It's from Godsep KDB. This is a bit problematic, but we enjoy to unproblematic the problematic. He goes,
We're here to help.
my son wants City's third kit, the fruity one.
Oh, wow.
Don't think you're supposed to call that. But he goes, should I buy it for him? I'm afraid to eventually become a, art major.
That's a lot of coded language, God said KDB. But really, first of all, your username should be Dr. Kugat said KDB. Let's just get that out of the way. But I would say just, let the boy be what he wants to be, man. Like, clothes ain't gonna change nothing about him, to be honest, that kid is a few colors short of a rainbow, so you should be alright, bro. What you worried about?
Speaking of rainbows, also do not wear hoodies and have bags of Skittles.
I don't. disappointed. My advice for you, Mr. KDB, would be this. Love that child. Because there's some fathers out here who don't take care of their children. Some might end up like LeBron.
The black ones do not take care of the children, and then we get into conversations usually, and it's really their fault, is all I'm saying.
I just want to end it here. Let's go to the last question. One Crispin Noir. I think that's a joke for a former wrestler. Let's go to this question. Not a question, is what he says. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I love your show, but your Pulisic jokes last week is pretty insensitive. Hope you take more care in the future.
Hey man, Mr. Noir, I hope you take more care of your own fucking business. Mind your business, nigga. Leave us the fuck alone. This is our show, nigga. Fuck you. Bye.
I see no issues with the Christian Pulisic joke, shoot or shoot, and and we are fans of shooting here in the NRA. I mean, police department, Delaware.
Alrighty then.
Hey man, look, as the host of this show, all I can say is this. Look, man, we gonna tell some jokes sometimes. You might get offended, but at the end of the day, you know what is offensive? Man United. And I'm very offended, and I want to end the show right here. So you guys take care. At least not at the wheel, because, you know, the car's crashed. In fact, the car crashed at PSG.
United might not thank me, but get the contract out, put it on the table, let him sign it, let him write whatever numbers he wants to put on there, give him what he's done now since he's come in, and let him sign the contract and go. Ollie's at the wheel, man. He's doing it. He's doing his thing. Man United are back.
We died. This is our ghost talking, and I'm out. Don't ask me, don't at me on the timeline about something. What about you feel about you? Don't do it. But what you can do is use the hashtag SPS. You can email me at shirtlessplantain@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram at Shirtless Plantain Show. You can also, this is a lot of alsos because you guys need to do this because I'm doing this for your sake. You can ask me any questions on my Twitter, Nigerian Scan 3S's, and I'll answer any question for you. So you know what? We've had a great time with you guys, but I gotta go be sad because United stinks. Peace.
Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off.